Here's how we're gonna get fuck you rich in 2024. And I'm going to explain it in 5 easy steps that even a baby can understand it. Also, watch till the end of this video to learn how you can win some good old schmickles. So here's the first step of getting fuck you rich. Here's what we have to do, guys. We have to get a job. So it doesn't matter what kind of job, this is just to produce some schmickles for us so we can invest it later. But first of all, we have to go outside and present our resumes, meaning we have to sell ourselves, right? We have to show them how are they going to benefit from us, what kind of services we're going to provide to them, just so they can see how easily they can hire us, right? Just make shit up. I don't know. Say how you're going to benefit them and make them way more revenue. You're going to improve this, give them ideas so they see that you have a brain cell, so you're going to get hired way easier. And trust me, I know working a 9 to 5 jobs sucks ass. You have to wake up early, you have to go to a job, listen to your boss, and at the end of the day, you're making more money for him than yourself. But that's just what we have to do. That's what I did. I got a 9 to 5 job at a ranch factory, and I was packing bottles, dumping them inside the machine. And I hated my life, but it was a great lesson to learn and understand that I don't want to work like this for the rest of my life. So getting a 9 to 5 job was kind of a nice thing to learn that hey, I don't want to work like a bot for the rest of my life. I want to sleep in a bed, wake up at maybe 12, whatever. You know how nice is waking up not to an alarm clock, just whenever your body desires? It's really nice. It's worth it. All right, awesome. We captured some schmickles from the 9 to 5. We're grinding. We can start doing the money spreads, right? So here's what we do now. The next step. Okay, once you have like 1,000 to 3,000 schmickles saved up, here's where you can start the next step. I would start an online business with Shopify. I know you're going to hear all the gurus say, oh, Shopify is dead, dropshipping is dead. Bullshit, I do it every single day. I pack envelopes to grandma's and I'm still printing schmickles. All right, Matt, start an online store. What kind of online store? Well, I start dropshipping stores in the beginning to test if the products are selling. I pick winning products that have history, right? If somebody else is selling it, that means it's still selling. You can profit on it as well. So once you find a winning product, you're going to make a store based around that product, and you're going to promote it with Facebook ads in order to drive the traffic, your target audience, whoever is looking at on Facebook, to your store. They're going to look at the product, they're going to love it, and they're going to buy it from you. You're going to pack it and ship it yourself, or you can have the supplier ship it for you in the beginning because you don't want to take big risks of bulk ordering and packing it yourself, right? So you verify it with the supplier, he ships it for you, and then if you want to make more profit margins, you buy the product in bulk, ship it to your place, and then pack it and ship it out with USPS or whatever you have in your country. And if this all sounds new to you or confusing, I made a really easy to follow blueprint. It's below. If you're interested, you can check it out. If you want to see how my other students are doing, you can scroll through my Instagram. There's thousands of highlights showing how much they're making right now. So go stalk me on Instagram as well if you want. All right, so we made a business. Mine is the envelope business that I sell to grandmas on Facebook. Grandmas have been buying like crazy. They've made me a good amount of schmickles. Let's say you've made some, I don't know, 6 figures, whatever, and now you saved up every single schmickle. Here's the very important part that a lot of people lose the schmickles. They go out of their way to buy Lamborghinis, to flex on the gram, to buy, I don't know, fancy Louis Vuitton bags to flex on the haters on the gram. And let me tell you, this is the dumbest shit you can do. Stop wasting your schmickles in the beginning. Your 100K means nothing. You can't be flexing like that, buying dumb shit until you really make it into the multi-millions. That's when you can splurge. So the lesson here, don't buy any dumb shit. Keep your schmickles, and here's what I would do. All right, so here's what I would do with the 100K, 200K, whatever you saved up, right? You were eating ramen diet. You're not spending money on trips or anything. You're hustling. You're not at fuck you schmickles level yet, so you want to get there, right? So here's what I would do. I don't recommend you doing it because it's not a financial advice, but I would dump some money in SPY, so S&P 500, maybe VOO or VTI, the Vanguard stocks, and you can expect a return of around 10% per year. Pretty garbage compared to like crypto or whatever, but it's a safe investment. You're trying to build wealth over time now, make the money work for you. So additional 100K in the stock market, it's $10,000 per year. Potentially, right? It's not a guaranteed, but it could from the historic data. And the other half of my money, or I don't know, a third, I would put into crypto. And don't do anything what I'm telling you. This is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you what I'm going to be doing moving on to 2024. I personally will be dumping a lot of money in cryptos like XRP, Casper, Algorand, HBAR, and VeChain. I'm not going to explain why I'm doing that. This is just the cryptos I'm investing in, I believe in. Maybe this video is going to age really bad. That's why I'm recommending don't listen to my crypto advice or this whole thing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, right? I don't want anybody later coming back at me and say, oh, Matt told me to invest. No, I didn't. Don't invest in them. This is just what I'm doing because I'm treating this as a gamble almost, right? High risk, high reward. But the spike investment, that's a pretty safer option, I would say, because 10% a year, that's more realistic. Are you guys still watching, still paying attention? Awesome. I look like a nut job. Anyways, here's the next step. So once you have money, a cash cow coming from your Shopify, your online business, you can now slowly quit your job if you're making enough money to sustain. I quit my job after I was making $2,000 in revenue on Shopify. I was still living at home. I was still penny pinching everything. Even when I was making hundreds of thousands of schmickles in profit, I was still on a budget. I wasn't blowing that money. I was saving every single schmickle and reinvesting them into like I said, stocks, crypto. But like I said, not a financial advice about that. But now that you have, let's say, you're good on the stocks, you're good with the business, everything is going great, you're scaling it. Now the next step would be buying into real estate. I mean, real estate is really safe in my opinion. I mean, what do people really need to survive? Water, food, and a shelter, right? So real estate is a really good investment that I'm going to be going into right now. And what I can say from what I've learned so far, sixplexes, multi-unit buildings are the safest in my opinion, because if one tenant is not paying, then you're not really struggling like, oh shoot, I have to make up their payment because I can't evict them, right? I have 5 more tenants that are kind of covering my payment. But I wouldn't get into real estate if you're just like on the edge, oh, you have a down payment and you think you're ready to buy the unit. No, I would say have a significant amount of schmickles in your bank just in case something happens, like your tenants are not paying, something bad happened, I don't know, explosion in the toilet, somebody shit himself. Like, just have enough money to not worry so you don't have to stress at night. Because I know having a business is stressful, and on top, real estate is another stress added, right? So be ready before you start your real estate journey. So you've made it this far. Awesome. Now you started a job, you quit that job after you made enough money with your online business. Now you have some investments that could be passively making you money while your cash flowing business is helping you. Now you have a real estate portfolio where you have some multi units that are also making you money and appreciating asset, which grows in value by just sitting there, but you can also depreciate it off your taxes because the building is crumpling down, the toilets are breaking. So that's another video. But anyways, real estate is great. Um, so yeah, you are now fuck you rich. And what do you do now? Now you can finally sit down, relax, have people work for you, and you can finally sleep in and wake up whenever you like. So, thank you guys for watching this. I'm getting a phone call, probably from my mommy, so I have to pick that up. But see you guys in the next video. Peace. Yo guys, this is Matt from the future. Hold up. I forgot to tell you about the how you can win the schmickles. All you have to do is like, comment. Are you going to be fuck you rich this coming 2024 season? And are you actually going to implement these strategies? And share this with your grandma. Subscribe if you want. All right, peace out, guys. Have a safe, wonderful Christmas. It's past Christmas. Whatever.